Hello, family. This is the Queen Who cares for you, and I tell you, it's probably about 5:15 a.m. in the morning. Went to bed last night. My stomach was kind of upset. I'm in the process of doing this intermission fasting, and hey, when you don't eat as much food as you usually, your stomach kind of pains. So I was in some little pain last night, so I went to bed, drunk some tea, went to bed early. But I just got up early. I was thinking, it was on my mind when I was coming back home on Monday from the airport, and when I got off the plane, I proceeded to go to the model uh, train station to catch the train home, and as I was on the train, we had to stop at a particular. Everybody had to get off. Everybody had to get off at this particular train station because they said it was an emergency, and some young man, young man jumped in front of the train. I will repeat that again. Some young man jumped in front of the train in Atlanta, Georgia. Jumped off at the Garnett Station. The Garnett Station is the where you would get off to catch the Greyhound bus station here in Atlanta, Georgia, and they shot it down and they had to do in further investigation. Now I don't know, did he expire or he was in critical condition or whatever, but we had to get off at the get off at another um, particular train station, and a shuttle bus came and took us to Five Points, which is another station where mostly everybody get off of. It's a point where everybody transferred to another train station, and that was the train station I needed to be at in order to take the bus home where I live. So, but it just was on my mind so heavy. I mean, it's just so many of our young black men are taking their lives. It's like nobody wants to go through anything. They just, rather give up. They make a permanent decision on a temporary situation. I'm going to say it again, and I have said it many times. They make a permanent decision on a temporary situation. It's just so sad. It's really so sad. It just grieved my spirit because that I lost someone to suicide that was just like a son to me. My grandchildren's father. It's going to be coming up on 2 years now, and it's not a day that don't go by. Just like my daughter, who I lost 15 years ago. She's always on my mind every day, and hey, he was like a son to me. He's always on my mind every day. I just think about it all the time. It just was a sad situation where you just take your own life and not thinking about. It's a sad situation and it's a selfish situation because you're not thinking about the people that you're leaving behind, the people because you was feeling some type of way, stuck in your emotions, thinking that there's no way out but to end your life when you really have so much going on and so many people that love you. That's why it's so important. That's why it's so important to tell people that you love them and that you care for them because you never know what that next person is going through. You never know. People can look normal, they can look fine, they can look like everything is okay. And we also had, not too long ago, it happened again at work. I think this happened, last month, where it didn't happen at my store at Kroger's, but it happened at another store where this young guy, he was in his early 40s. He was a manager at Kroger's, and they said he was going through a divorce and the job. He had a lot of things going on at the job, and he took his life as well. And that, yeah, another young black man. I mean, I don't know, you know, mental illness is real. It really is. I mean, it's like nobody don't want to go through nothing no more. It's like it's just too much pressure. They just can't see their way out. Maybe it's, they caught up where hey, to them, it's the easiest way out is to be through death. But like I say, it's a sad situation. It really is sad, and I just hate to hear things like that. I really, 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 really hate to hear things like that. I should have put my phone on my little stand, but I'm holding it here. I hope I didn't want to show my face because this is too early in the morning. you know, I didn't wash my face. I got curd in my eye and all that kind of stuff. But you know me, I'm a queen who cares, and I keep it real. And I said, well, you know what? I just might as well make a little video about what's going on because, and you know what? I just look at, I look at YouTube a lot. And, I see people talking about, oh, we're living in the last days and blah, blah, blah. And the Bible say this and the Bible say that. But you know what? I tell you, I'm 61 years old, soon to be 62. And if you ask me, we've been living in the last days for a long time. And you know what? We is not living in the last days. Don't let nobody tell you that. We living in the last. I said it in my previous video. I think I said it when I was in Fort Lauderdale, Florida, that we are not living in the last days. You know what? We just have technology now. We know what's going on a little more than usual because we can pull out our phones and we just aware of what's going on more because we have technology to record everything that really is going on. So, but you know what? Like I said, you can create your world the way you want it to be. We are co-creators, and you know what? You just keep yourself in the power. That's why I tell people keep yourself in a positive environment. Focus on good, not bad, because whatever you focus on, that's what's gonna come to you. If you focus on you down and out and you depressed and all this kind of stuff, hey, more of that gonna come to you. But if you focus on good all the time, you can create your world the way you want to go. And in my world, hey, I know all this stuff going on. People talking about racism and you know this a white world and all this kind of stuff. This is the world you create for yourself. It can be a world that you create for yourself. I was looking at a document yesterday with it. This lady, I forgot her name, but the name I might put it in my playlist, and you guys can check it out. She called herself directing, and I think indirecting or directing, something like that. But like I said, I put it in my PlayStation. You guys can check it out. But she was talking about. She had a document on there talking about how these white people they got so much benefits. Some white people admitted that they prejudiced. Some white people say they grew up like that. They grew into it, and they admit that they're racist. And some people say that they know that they have benefits from being white and all this kind of stuff, and they got privilege. They know they feel good to live in America because it they have privileges. They don't have to worry about if they get stopped by the police. They gonna be killed because of the color of their skin and harassed and all this kind of stuff. And if they were saying all kind of stuff. I have to put that in my playlist. You guys need to check it out and leave some comments and let me know what y'all think about that video. But I said to myself, you know what? I'm not gonna play into all this because I could have easily said, yeah, that's right. This a white world. But you know what? All that's going for. You know why all that's going good for them? Because they believe it. They believe it. It's what you believe. So guess what? That's why I say you can create your world the way you want it to be. And like this man said, oh well, I got resources. I can make things happen. Hey, it's a we have more money in them. We know things gonna go our way. We have more money than they do, and all this kind of stuff. But you know what? I'm gonna tell you something. I agree with a little of it because one thing this I truly believe that we need to live in our own country. I know y'all are probably saying, well, I don't want to go to Africa. I was raised in America. America is my country. We built America. Yes, we did. But you know what? It's the same like this. Why would you go and get on a plane that's going to China when you know that you're going to England? Okay? So that's a nugget that you can either pick up or kick to the side, as one of the guys, one of my favorite YouTubers say. But I tell you, people, a lot of topics I see on YouTube, I be meaning to talk about it, but I'm trying to get my schedule now together for work so I can be talking about more topics on different things. But like I say, we can create our world the way we want it to be. It can be good, it can be bad. It is what you make it. I'm gonna say it again. It is what you make it. And I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Wednesday. Have a wonderful Wednesday. A wellness Wednesday. And just remember to, whatever you do, pray, meditate, chant, whatever you do, you got to do something, because you got to have a spiritual life. You have to. You cannot survive without it. That's another reason why some people just going crazy and everything, because they don't have a spiritual life. And you have to have a spiritual life. You have to have something where you can tune into something higher than yourself. So don't forget to comment, share, subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video. Peace, love, and happiness.